The first topic we're going to get into is the decreasing price trend for GPUs, and will it continue? This is coming from 3dcenter.com. Let's get zoomed in here. We got a nice little chart here. On the yellow, that is Ethereum price, okay? The blue line is the availability level, average of all cards and total availability. The red is the AMD RX 6000 series, average of best prices for all cards. And the green is the GeForce 30 series, average of best price for all cards. And that's also, just that comparison alone is super interesting, because what we're starting to see is a decrease in the price of AMD over NVIDIA. There could be multiple reasons for this, and we're going to talk about it. This is essentially from January of last year until February of this year, with the huge spike on, of course, the NVIDIA GPUs right here in May of 2021. And then the spike, of course, correlating with the AMD GPUs right there. Now, what they're trying to show is a price decline in GPUs in relation to the price of Ethereum, which doesn't really seem to be holding true here. So there are external factors going on other than just the price of Ethereum that we need to discuss. Of course, the large dip did early on follow exactly the Ethereum price, and then it's kind of stopped, right? So the big price hikes were pretty possibly, of course, the price of Ethereum and people moving into, of course, mine it. And now that seems to not be as much of the case, because otherwise we would see a correlation of price, and you would expect these to be up there along with the price of Ethereum. Now, as everybody is aware, a lot of people are fearful of the proof of stake merge for Ethereum. And that was projected for June of 2022, which is this year. It's February now, so it's March, April, May, June. We have 4 months to continue to mine Ethereum. To the best of our knowledge, this could get delayed. It's really hard to go ahead and determine that, of course, like on a factual basis, because we don't know what Ethereum is going to do. But this price decline is interesting. Now, if you guys have been following for a while, you know that these Radeon GPUs have been overpriced in comparison to NVIDIA, at least for most of the year. Starting in July, it always felt like the AMD cards were just a little bit more expensive for what you got for them than the NVIDIA GPUs, especially at retail, because basically AMD had a higher retail price than NVIDIA did for most of the past year. Basically, even if you went to Micro Center, Best Buy, etc., you can pretty much pick up 6000 series GPUs whenever you want if you're willing to spend the extra retail cost on them. Whereas the NVIDIA GPUs have the scalper problem, which means that people are purchasing the NVIDIA GPUs and immediately scalping them, driving the prices extremely high. And I think really at the end of the day for AMD, this was less of a scalper problem and more of a production problem. I think they weren't really getting a lot of cards on the shelves, hence the price increase at retail. But that seems to be getting alleviated here, as you can see, of course, with the availability of the GPUs kind of going up. I think a lot of this availability, of course, is from AMD themselves. We are aware that Micro Center is in the talks of lifting, of course, their limits. Now, certain stores for Micro Center already have listed or removed their limits for the RX 6000 series. Check your local store for that in particular. And that's going to be important to look at, especially as the price increase, or the price basically drops. But as you can see here, we also start to have another spike in Ethereum price, and it really hasn't correlated here to the pricing of GPUs yet. But overall, what we are seeing is a decrease, of course, in the reduction of price of GPUs, at least on the US MSRP, and this is based on the average of respective lowest prices at major German retails. So it's set in relation to the US dollar, but the price is coming from German retailers. So it's a little off, of course, compared to each individual geographical location that you're going to basically experience. But what I've seen is basically if you want to get a GPU right now, you can get it a lot easier, especially on the red team. So let's talk about that, because from the miner's perspective, you have Ethereum basically performing well as far as mineable on both red team and green team, whereas other algorithms, a majority of them, seem to favor the green team and not the red team. And that could be a reason why we're starting to see the prices for the Radeon cards come down a little bit quicker than the pricing for the NVIDIA GPUs, because if people or GPU miners are still expanding into GPU mining, they're probably hedging on NVIDIA specific algorithms for post Ethereum merge 2.0. That doesn't mean, though, on the used market that you should be paying more per mega hash than you could go purchase a brand new AMD GPU for. And this is kind of what I wanted to give you guys the lowdown on. Let me go ahead and pull up Micro Center here, because I believe, and sorry for the bumping. Oh, that's why. Microcenter.com. All right. So if we did video cards, let's just take a look here. Yeah, so right now you can get the 6600 for $459, and that will do up to pretty close to 30 mega hash a second. So if we wanted to really calculate that out per mega hash at 460 divided by 30, you're paying $15.30 per mega hash. So under no circumstances right now should you be paying for used GPUs, even NVIDIA ones, at more than $15 per mega hash. Just take the price of whatever they're asking for the GPU, find the hash rate for it on what to mine, and then tell them, yo, I'm not going to pay $22 per mega hash for your used GPUs. That makes no sense when I have 25 in stock at Micro Center, 25 plus in stock at Micro Center for $15.30 per mega hash. Okay. Your other options too, like the 6900 XT is great at dual mining, so you do have that TON option as well. Other than that, of course, you know, the green GPUs are pretty much out of stock, but this is kind of the market. Like, you have tons of AMD GPUs in stock, ready to go, ready to mine. You get a brand new GPU, and you have all of the perks of a brand new GPU, like RMA, returning to the store, all that sort of thing, okay? So there's no way you should be paying more than $15.30 per mega hash, in my personal opinion right now, especially as we see from this chart the declining prices of GPUs overall. So that's kind of the GPU mining market as it pertains to GPU prices in particular. I hope you enjoyed this clip from the Crypto Mining Morning Show every Monday through Friday, 7:45 a.m. Pacific and 10:45 a.m. Eastern Time. You can check out more clips here, or if you're interested in checking out the entire live show, you can check that out down here. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next Tuesday.